a powerful labor leader, deeply connected with the mafia, vanishes without a trace on a summer afternoon. Jimmy Hoffa's disappearance in 1975 remains one of the most captivating mysteries of the 20th century. Was he betrayed by those he trusted, eliminated by organized crime, or did something even more sinister occur? Decades later, the mystery of Hoffa's fate still baffles investigators and fascinates the public. This is the story of Jimmy Hoffa, his rise, his fall, and his ultimate disappearance. If you believe in standing up for what you believe in, and if you feel the call to uncover the truths that remain hidden, make sure to support our journey by subscribing and liking. Together, we keep these stories alive. Early life and rise to power. Jimmy Hoffa was born in 1913 in Brazil, Indiana, into a working-class family. His father passed away when he was young, forcing Hoffa's mother to struggle to support her children. Growing up in the face of economic hardship, Hoffa developed a sense of solidarity with the working class that would eventually propel him to the top of the labor movement. By the 1930s, Hoffa had become a major player in the Teamsters Union, a powerful labor union that represented truck drivers across the United States. Hoffa had a remarkable ability to organize workers and negotiate for better wages, but he was also known for his willingness to partner with unsavory elements to achieve his goals. Hoffa used his ties to organized crime to expand the power of the Teamsters, amassing a massive pension fund that would prove both a blessing and a curse. Legal troubles and imprisonment. By the 1960s, Jimmy Hoffa was a household name, admired by many blue-collar workers, but also regarded with suspicion by federal authorities. His connections to the mafia caught the attention of the FBI, and in 1967, Hoffa was convicted of jury tampering, attempted bribery, and fraud. He was sentenced to 13 years in prison, but never gave up his ambition to return to power. In 1971, President Richard Nixon commuted Hoffa's sentence on the condition that Hoffa refrain from participating in union activities until 1980. But Hoffa, stubborn and tenacious, had no intention of staying on the sidelines. He planned to regain his control of the Teamsters, setting the stage for the conflict that may have led to his disappearance. The day Hoffa vanished, on the afternoon of July 30, 1975, Hoffa left his home in Lake Orion, Michigan, for a meeting at the Match's Red Fox restaurant in Bloomfield Township, a Detroit suburb. Hoffa was supposed to meet with two mafia-linked figures, Anthony "Tony Jack" Giacalone and Anthony "Tony Pro" Provenzano, to discuss resolving tensions between Hoffa and the mafia over his desire to reclaim leadership of the Teamsters. However, neither Giacalone nor Provenzano showed up at the restaurant. Witnesses reported seeing Hoffa in the parking lot around 2:30 p.m., visibly irritated, but after that, he vanished without a trace. His green Pontiac Grandville remained parked at the restaurant, and no one ever saw Jimmy Hoffa alive again. The investigation into Hoffa's disappearance was one of the largest in FBI history, but it yielded little concrete evidence. Law enforcement agencies conducted searches across Michigan, scouring fields, abandoned houses, and even the Detroit River, but Hoffa's body was never found. Over the years, countless theories have emerged. Some believe that Hoffa was killed by the mafia to prevent him from regaining power and exposing their secrets. Others speculate that Hoffa was buried under Giant Stadium in New Jersey, while more outlandish rumors suggest he was taken out of the country, or that his remains were disposed of in a steel drum and buried in an unknown location. In 2004, the FBI even searched a horse farm in Michigan, acting on a tip that Hoffa had been buried there, but once again, no trace of him was found. One of the most plausible theories involves Hoffa's strained relationship with Anthony Provenzano, a mafia member and Teamster leader from New Jersey. The two men had once been close allies, but their relationship soured when Hoffa was in prison. Provenzano had become a powerful figure in the Teamsters in Hoffa's absence, and Hoffa's desire to return to leadership threatened Provenzano's position. According to some accounts, Provenzano ordered Hoffa's murder to eliminate a rival and protect his own interests. The Mafia had every reason to want Hoffa out of the picture. He knew too much about their involvement in the Teamsters and was no longer useful to them. Legacy of a mystery. Despite numerous investigations, books, documentaries, and even Hollywood movies, the disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa remains an enduring mystery. The FBI officially closed the case in 1982, declaring Hoffa legally dead, but the fascination with his disappearance has never waned. His story represents a collision of power, ambition, loyalty, and betrayal. A man who fought for the rights of workers, but ultimately became entangled in a dangerous game with forces beyond his control. Hoffa's fate is a reminder of the risks involved in pursuing power at any cost, and the shadows that can fall on even the most prominent figures. To this day, Jimmy Hoffa's disappearance is a story that captivates the public imagination. It's a mystery without a clear answer, a riddle whose solution may never be known. Hoffa's legacy, however, endures not just as a cautionary tale of ambition and alliances gone wrong, but also as a symbol of the strength and determination of America's labor movement. Whether buried under a stadium, dissolved in a vat of chemicals, or resting in an unmarked grave, Hoffa's spirit remains very much alive in the public consciousness, his story a lasting enigma of American history.